Is this really happening?
It is. I'm certain of it. Phantasmagoria is an arcane art known to the Witch of the Abyss, capable of showing scenes and visions across great distances. The woman you know as Misty is something of a sister of mine.
Wait, the Witch of the Abyss?
Are you saying that's who Misty really is?
I feel like any moment I'm going to wake up in my bed to find I just dreamt all this.
If only it was. But we have no choice but to accept that it's real.
Well, we'll have plenty of time to worry about that later. Right now, we've got 2 more pressing concerns. The Chancellor's been shot, and Heimdall's been occupied.
Oh no! I hope my father's alright.
Damn. Please, let Saint Astraea be safe.
That gargantuan airship, those Panzer soldats. I have no doubts that they were bankrolled and manufactured by the noble faction.
I saw them there. My old family. All this time I never knew what happened to them. And now there they are.
Fee.
So you know those men? I remember meeting them briefly in the Grail.
They're former members of Zephyr. Used to be one of the continent's strongest Jaeger Corps. It looks like the Noble faction hired them to do their dirty work, just like the Imperial Liberation Front. On top of that...
It looks like our guess about C's identity was right on the money. But I don't know what that cool blue thing was he flew off in.
Crow, why did you do it?
On behalf of the Student Council, I'd like to ask all of you to remain calm. I'm sure you all experienced that strange vision during the broadcast, and the principal has an announcement he'd like to make about it.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Principal Van Dyke speaking. I'm sorry to say there's a strong likelihood that what you just saw is really happening in Heimdall. However, it's important to note that we don't yet have confirmation or any official word on the situation. I'm doing all I can to find out what's going on, but in the meantime, I ask for your patience and understanding.
So all the other classes saw it too.
How could she use a national radio broadcast to show something to just us and no one else? Is that even possible?
For her, it is, with little difficulty at that.
Yo, Sarah here. Who's... Neidhart? An emergency meeting. Right away? What? Of course, I'll be right there. Yeah, understood. I'll meet you in front of the main gate. All right, class. I've got to step out for a bit to take care of some business. But no matter what happens, you are not to leave this building. Is that clear?
What's going on?
I'm not sure, but it's obvious something strange is happening.
Can this day even get stranger than it already is?
What's wrong, guys?
I hear something to the west, and it's getting closer.
Several armored cars are approaching, and it sounds like they have some of those armored suits with them.
You've got to be kidding.
First Heimdall, now Trista? Are they planning on taking over the academy?
Sure looks that way. Notable members from both factions have kids enrolled here, and there are plenty of important people like the principal. So either they're looking to preemptively protect their own or take the others hostage. Could be either, even both.
This is absurd.
Whatever their intentions, we can't allow them to harm innocent people.
Do you think that's where the instructors went? To try and fight them off?
Those giant armors tore through the army's tanks like they were nothing more than toys. Our instructors are strong, but with what they're up against, I'm worried they might not be enough. I'm not sure how much help we'd be or if we'll even be able to put a dent in them. But right now, they need all the support they can get. They need Class 7.
I'm with you.
You have my sword.
I didn't really wake up today planning to fight enemies that can gut a tank.
None of us did. But this battle came to us, so we'll draw the line here.
I'll do everything I can to defend this school and its students.
I take no issue with humbling those that befoul the spirit of true nobility.
Guess I'll help too.
I wonder how Lamiel will match up against those giants.
We haven't got a lot of time, so let's move out.
All right, let's do this!
Elisa? Why are you all so flustered? What's going on?
Ferris? You're still here?
What in Adios' name is going on here? I saw the instructors leaving the academy through the front gate.
Oh, they already left?
Patrick, you have to stay here. You can't let them take over this building. Work with the other students as best you can.
Schwarzer?
What are they?
What in Adios' name is going on? I heard a war started in Heimdall.
Don't worry, everyone. You'll be safe here.
We'll show you to the auditorium. You can bunker down there.
Toa! George!
Rean!
What are you doing here?
You aren't...
You're not planning on going to help the instructors, are you?
That's exactly what we're planning.
I'd bring shame to the Arcade name if I were to willingly allow such insolence and dishonor to fester.
We're not gonna push our luck, but we want to give them every little bit of support we can.
You can't be serious.
If that video's anything to go by, you'd be going up against some seriously dangerous weapons. The chances of you overcoming a force like that is... well, I don't even want to say. Are you really sure this is what you want to do?
We are. This academy has given us a lot. We've made friends here, learned to better ourselves. And we'll be damned if we're going to let them just take that away!
You guys...
Oh boy. The instructors told me not to let you past if you tried to come through here.
All right. As Student Council President, I hereby grant you permission to head through. But don't forget, you're still students. This may be a military academy, but that doesn't mean you're soldiers. If you ever feel like your lives are in danger, even a little bit, you get out of there, okay? Run away, surrender. I don't care what you do, just please don't die out there. Promise me.
Of course.
We promise.
At least make sure you've got everything you need before you go then. I've got my tools on me, so if you guys need any last-minute modifications to your Arcus units, I'll take care of it.
This is your last chance to get anything done. Hey everyone, welcome back to more Legend of Pharaohs, Trails of Cold Steel. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time, shit went down for real. We got war going on in Heimdall. We got Crow having betrayed everyone. And we've got a lot of stuff going on. If you need to, you can go and talk to George in order to get some extra things modified. You can also go into the old schoolhouse to go and train up if you need to do a little bit of grinding. I am, however, going to go up to the second floor because there is actually one more thing we can take care of. It's a very odd place for this to be put, but oh well. I don't actually know where they are is the thing. We do actually have a character note to update, which again, very strange time for this to be, right here. Just being invaded? Lynn, what do we do? Gotta get out of here. Evie, snap out of it. We take shelter in the classroom until we know what's going on. Running scared will just get you hurt or worse. Okay, you're right. I do really like those two. And, yeah, even though they're a little bit of troublemakers, they're not bad people. One last thing I do want to check. I just personally want to check how many battle scopes I have. Okay, I'll get one more. I believe we should be able to buy another battle scope. I just want to make sure that I get everything done. Want to make sure that we're good to go. Don't want to miss a thing here at the very end of the game. Because yes, I feel like it's not really much of a surprise to say that this is the very end of the game. And that, well, it's going to be the last episode. We can still buy things here. So let's go and purchase just one last battle scope. And we will go see what the dialogue of all of our party members are. Because, yeah, you know, why not? We have the chance to. Might as well see what everyone has to say. Do I feel is right? Regardless of the path my father and my brother choose to walk. Let's go out there and do what needs to be done. Those insolent fools don't deserve a shred of mercy. Seems the fighting's already started on the outskirts of town. We may not be able to beat them back on our own, but we can help the instructors do it at least. Let's go! Not entirely sure I'll be able to stand up to those new weapons. This isn't the time to be sizing up our chances. The instructors have already left. We need to hurry up if we intend to back them up. Let's just get more people in. I guess we'll view... Okay, yeah, we'll do this in 3 sections, I guess. Got a lot to process right now, but we can worry about it after we've taken care of this. If they think we're gonna let them do whatever they want, they've got another thing coming. Doesn't seem like there's anyone from Zephyr here. Even if they were, it won't stop me. I'm a Thor student now. Just keep moving before things get out of hand. Feels like things are falling apart around us, but that's why we need to keep calm. All the skills we honed on our field studies were meant for times like these, right? So what are we waiting for? The instructors could use our help. And just one last group of people to talk to before we get back to the normal party. The good party. As daughter of the Hearts of Arcade, I have no intention of letting this atrocious raid on Trista go unpunished. It's our only chance to take them head on. Let's hurry! I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but it seems more likely by the minute that Vita is involved somehow. That's exactly why I can't just sit idle at a time like this. We need to stop her, no matter what it takes. So we're up against a few armored cars and those crazy strong soldats that the battle tanks can't even scratch. There's a lot going on right now, but we gotta focus on taking these guys out first. Okay, Crow might have outsmarted us, that just means we gotta outsmart him right back. That's a good plan, Milliam. Let's just get our top team going. And we'll be good to go. I'm going to save first. All of our equipment should still be the exact same as it was before. And this is going to be a long episode, but I don't care. Crow, I can't believe it. He's one of the terrorists all this time. Now he's gone and shot the Chancellor. On top of that, he's launched an offensive against the Academy. I'm still coming to grips with it myself. When I think back on it, he was always around whenever something major went down, wasn't he? Even as far back as the summer festival in Heimdall, when that big terrorist attack happened. And I thought something seemed fishy with all that stuff that happened in Ruhr. I guess with the urgency of the situation, I didn't think too hard about it at the time. It still feels like it can't be real, like this must be some gross mistake. I can only believe Crow is one of them. I saw him confess it himself. Two of us first met him on a field study last year. Easy to get along with, but there was something about him that seemed a bit hollow somehow. It didn't take long before Angie just went up and said it to his face. We really didn't get along well at first. Still, the more field studies we went on together, the closer we all got. How could it come to this? Oh, be that as it may, right now, the enemy is at our gates, and I don't intend to let them have their way. We're gonna protect this academy, no matter what it takes. When we find Crow, I want to hear it straight from him. I want to know what he's trying to accomplish by doing this. Reed, okay, do what you can. There's Crow's friends and yours. We're behind you all the way. Thanks. All right, let's do this. I'm pumped. Our danger is greater than anything we faced just beyond this gate. Are we really ready? Yes, we are.
May Adios be with you. And just a little speculation from me, but looking at their design, you should aim for their joints. Take them apart at their weakest points and you might have a chance.
I see. Then let's pray our aim is true.
I know I'm repeating myself at this point, but don't go doing anything crazy. Still, I know in my heart how much you want to protect this school. So do what you think you have to do. Not just for us, but so that whatever ends up happening, you'll know you gave the best you had to give.
Yes. Good.
Damn. They sure didn't waste any time.
It seems the battle's already underway.
There, toward the west exit. Let's move!
Impossible! Are you even human?
Oh, I'm as human as they come. Can't speak for the principal, though. Or Instructor Beatrix, for that matter.
I'll say, our decorated veterans are putting the younger generation to shame.
Now, there's no need to go around flattering old ladies, Neidhart.
Ha! No need to be so modest, Beatrix. I don't know of any other old ladies who could reduce an armored car to a smoldering wreck that quickly.
Says the man who cut one in half.
Always nice to share a little outing with my wonderful colleagues.
And while we're at it, since when were the two of you such whizzes with all those high-level arts?
Especially you, Thomas. When did you leave the library long enough to become so disturbingly proficient with an orbital staff?
Well, you know me. I've always been rather taken with the mages of the Middle Ages.
They're monsters!
Sir, we don't stand a chance against them!
Ah! Stop your whining!
They did this? By themselves?
I almost feel sorry for the soldiers.
Just who is Instructor Beatrix?
She was a colonel in the Imperial Army. They used to call her the Reviver. Heard she saved Sarah's life once even.
Yeah, she's kind of a legend. In her days with the medical corps, she'd show up in war zones to treat the critically injured. She'd patch them all up, friend or foe. And woe to anyone or anything who tried to stop her.
Wow, no wonder she's so unflappable.
You know, maybe they don't need our help after all.
No, it's not over yet.
Looks like they've got some reinforcements coming in.
Cease your fire. There's no need to increase our casualties any further. If they're fielding monsters, we might as well call in our own.
Here they come.
My, they've certainly brought quite a few of those.
They're boasting some impressive armor.
Looks like they've been designed with integrated arts resistance, too.
What to do?
You think we can really beat all these things?
Well, I don't see another way out of this. Do you? We need to hold this location until the Imperial Army's reinforcements arrive, no matter what.
Time to see if the Army's finest up-and-coming officer has it where it counts.
Same to you, Miss A-Rank Bracer.
My! You two really do make quite the dynamic duo.
Shut up, Thomas.
All right, Valentine and Neidhart are taking point. Let's give them some cover.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's see which parts have that arts-resistant shielding. They certainly seem to be holding their own.
Yeah, but look how many they're up against.
And the enemy's still got strength to spare. But the instructors don't have anything to fall back on if the enemy gets the upper hand.
Let's go. They need backup, and we're here to give it to them.
Right. I'm not sure how much support we'll be able to provide them.
At the very least, we should be able to keep one of those things busy.
If we can give them that much more of a fighting chance, I'll do it.
That won't be necessary. What? Sharon? Allow me to handle things here. I'll be sure to give Lady Sarah and her colleagues the opening they need to clinch their victory. Huh?
She's fast.
I figured you'd show up sooner or later.
Oh my!
Steel wires.
These new model engines certainly are quite the step up. I'm impressed. Still, all the power in the world doesn't mean much if you're all tied up. The pleasure of being bound, vulnerable, and exposed is a thrill like no other. Would you care for a little demonstration?
I'd say you won't feel a thing, but that would be lying.
So you finally dropped the act, huh? Looks like you've even picked up a few new tricks since our little dust-up 2 years ago. But I guess I wouldn't expect any less from Sharon Kruger, Ouroboros' Enforcer number 9. Or should I just call you the Severing Chains?
I'm currently on leave from that position. Right now, I'm but a humble maid in the service of the Rhineford family. And no matter who's pulling the strings, anyone who tries to harm Lady Elisa or her friends will have to get through me first.
That's fine by me. But I think you and I need to sit down and have a nice long talk after all this is over. I'll bring the snacks.
Oh, look at them go! Are you just going to stand there and let the ladies run laps around you, Major?
Of course not. I was just about to say we should focus our assault on one and hit it with everything we've got.
Boys will be boys.
Oh my, I feel like a mere mortal walking among titans.
Okay, I think I got these guys figured out. Gonna nullify their arch shielding capabilities.
You sure know how to show a guy a good time. You got some real fight in you. I can respect that. Still, there's only so much you can do against these soldats. Let's see how long you can hold out, shall we? You're a military academy. Let's see how much fight you've really got in you.
So, Elisa, just who the heck is Sharon?
Don't ask me. I want to know just as much as the rest of you. I'm pretty sure my mother knows her background, but she never told me.
Still, now they may have at least a chance of victory. They're not a great one by any stretch.
Still, we've seen those suits demolish battle tanks in just a few hits. Every second we hesitate.
You're right. If we joined the fight, their chances would be that much better.
That sound.
It's faint, but I can hear it.
No way.
But that's coming from the opposite direction of the capital.
Lammy! We've got 2 of those armors coming in fast! A blue one and a green one!
Well, they certainly don't seem to be holding back on our account.
Are they trying to catch the town in a pincer attack?
The instructors and Sharon have their work cut out for them with those 5.
Looks like we're the first and only line of defense then.
Yeah. Get ready, everyone!
Trista's east exit in sight now. No hostiles visible.
I hear they've rounded up quite the posse to defend this little town. But I'm sure they've got their hands full dealing with Vulcan.
Never mind that, though. We're not here for the town. C's instructions were to head straight for the academy and take all of the students captive.
Roger that, Comrade S. We've got a group of unknowns dead ahead.
My, what have we here? And here I thought Vulcan would get all the fun to himself. But you didn't let me down, did you, Class 7? You managed to turn up every single time.
Commencing operation. Our objective is to defend Trista's east exit. Aim for the one in the front and give it everything you've got.
How cute. You seriously think you can beat a Soldot's unit, do you? It just wouldn't be sporting of us to attack at the same time, so why don't you soften them up a little first?
Roger that. With pleasure. You've interfered with our cause for far too long. It's time you got what's coming to you. Let's see how long you last against this dragon.
Enemy sighted. Take him out. My turn.
Nothing says fair JRPG like fighting a mech suit on foot. Right away, we got the Draken, and I'm not going to waste time with throwing out Analyze. We gotta use as many turns as possible. Giant humanoid weapon made by the Rhineford's 5th Development Division. Mobile and strong, it revolutionizes warfare. It's got a lot of health. And we don't got a lot in return. And yeah, he's pretty resistant too. We're at, well, at the very least, we're just not doing much damage. Yeah, even Laura's struggling to do damage.
Too slow.
And of course, Fee's going to keep dodging everything. Got the auto tier there. These guys, well,
My turn.
I don't really think that using something like magic will be too effective. We did hear from Instructor Makarov that they do have some unfortunate arts shielding. Unfortunate for us, of course.
My turn.
Blade Gouge. Let's just keep on attacking. Let's just get our strength up as much as we can. Chrono Drive. That'll boost our speed up.
Here we go.
And let's throw up a Motivate.
Let's do this.
Let's get as strong as we can right away. Elisa's next turn, we're going to be using a Heavenly Gift. That's what it's called. I don't know why I always forget what Heavenly Gift is called, because it's an amazing spell.
Rain upon us.
This is nothing.
Keep our work going there. Doing quite a bit of damage. Fee, I'm going to have go and heal up Laura. Just use a Tyrrell Bomb on her.
You have my thanks.
Go.
And keep the damage coming along. We're doing it a little bit nicer now that we have our strength boosted up. Elisa goes down, but she does have Angel, which is very fortunate for us. Keep going on there.
My turn.
And keep our work cut out for us. Just throw out another Motivate, make sure all of our strength is up to the max. And we're probably going to be using a, whatever the thing's called.
An opening.
An S-Craft pretty soon. A bunch of S-Crafts at that. That's not really going to help us out much. Velis would heal a little bit of HP. I think we just want to prepare the Seraphic Ring.
Too slow.
Insight not enough to save Reed, unfortunately. Laura, just keep going up with that. Wait for the Seraphic Ring to come through. And you know what? Let's capsule up Reed.
Thanks.
Fill up the Seraphic Ring.
Thanks. You have my thanks.
Get everyone some HP regen. And let's just keep Fee moving along.
It's my turn.
Throw out another Heavenly Gift. Let's link up with Reen first of all. Keep our CP up. Keep our Insight up.
Too slow.
And we can just keep on dodging. Have Laura continue to do some damage there.
Here we go.
Let's have Reen throw up another Motivate.
Let's do this.
Keep our strength topped up.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
Well, not exactly topped up in Reen's case. Let's just throw the burst.
Understood.
Leave it to me.
Pretty soon, I think we're gonna go and end up using all of our S-crafts. So that should be good work there. Cover with the blade gouge, a little bit painful, but honestly, not all too bad, things considered.
It's my turn.
Let's boot up a La Forte there. Severine, do a little bit more damage.
Huh?
Strength's topped up.
I'll handle it.
I think let's start throwing up our S-crafts.
Silky dance. That's that.
Nice 17,000 damage.
Too slow.
And Fee will dodge, because that's just what Fee does. Throw up the Radiant Waltz. This could be a time where, if I could say get Mathis in, get his defense down, that'd be cool, but oh well. We'll deal with a measly 25,000 damage. Oh wait, no, we want to use Azure Flame Slash.
Gather on my blade.
Pretty good damage there. Let's then throw up let's throw up another Heavenly Gift.
Light.
Keep ourselves topped up on that front.
Rain upon us.
Elisa, fantastic support character. I love Elisa so much as a support character. Because you could even say that Heavenly Gift is kind of overpowered.
Okay.
But you know what? I don't really care if it's overpowered. It's fun. Of course, because we used a bunch of S-crafts, we are a little bit on the slower end for a bit. But we can just keep doing damage there. We'll have Elisa throw up a La Forte
It's my turn.
coming up. And there we go.
Here we go.
Keep working towards that S-craft again. Keep our strength up, and just keep on hammering away at him. Blade Gouge only going to hit Reen, but that doesn't matter. He has the that one medal, the thing that we get for maxing out our rank, the really overpowered one. And just because Fee is so fast, she has already lost her benefits from the Heavenly Gift, but that is kind of fine. Lisa just wanted her to regain a little bit of her own CP. Let's boot that up. Reen can throw out an Azure Flame Slash.
Gather on my blade.
And yeah, we sold a mech suit.
Damn it! How could I have lost a bunch of kids? They're only students.
We did it!
Looks like George was right about aiming for the joints.
I should have expected that C's classmates wouldn't go down easy.
I recognize that grating voice.
Scarlet? You're in there, aren't you?
Oh, did you miss me? I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to play at mine. But I hope you haven't forgotten that I owe you for getting in my way at Borrelia Fortress. You managed to beat one Soldats, but once is just luck. Let's see how you fare against a Spiegel.
That one's not like the others. It must be a command unit.
So it has weapons the regular suits don't?
Oh, believe me, you'll find out. Sadly, I doubt you'll survive the demonstration. But at least try to put up some token resistance.
I welcome all challengers.
Okay.
Now we have a Spiegel underway. Don't really worry too much about this, because we'll probably end up seeing from the stats coming up that... Okay, well, we can't actually see the stats, but
How about
he has reactive armor. So if we attack it,
I can do
yeah, it basically just has an indefinite adamantine shield. So just attack. It doesn't really matter what you do. This isn't one of those fights where you're supposed to lose.
It's my turn.
So let's just keep hammering away.
My turn.
It's got the magic shield up.
My turn.
And I'm just going to turbo mode because, again, this is a battle that we're supposed to lose.
Careless.
And yeah.
No way! It reflected all our attacks.
That's cheating!
And this, children, is what we call reactive armor. Think of it as a protective field that the pilot can activate at will. They originally designed it to defend against tank assault, but as you can see, that's not its only use.
The 5th Division really outdid itself this time. Reen?
Hey, what are you...
You're not. It's the same as when he fought the Viscount.
No, don't!
Don't do it, Reen!
So this must be that power of yours that C mentioned. I wonder if it'll really give you the strength to take down this Spiegel.
If I go full force, it'll probably cost me my life. But if that's what it takes to keep them all safe, then that's the price I'll pay.
Reen, stop! You don't have to do this!
Dost thou desire the power?
What?
If thee and I are of one accord, a covenant can be made. Thou hast but to call out my name. One in whom dwells the flame, Awakener.
This voice.
It looks like all the conditions have finally been met.
Celine, you can talk?
Yes, quite eloquently too. But that's not important right now. Right now, you need to stay focused. You should know his name already. You saw it deep within the realm of the Great Shadow.
She's right. I remember the name. It feels so familiar. Like I've always known. Heed my call.
Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
What's happening to him?
He just stopped moving.
Celine, what's going on?
Shh, let him concentrate.
What? Did Celine just...
The cat is talking!
What's he doing with that fancy light show? Well, whatever. It's not going to save their skins this time.
Playtime's over, brats. Unless you have a death wish, I suggest you get the hell out of... What was that? Is the provincial army bombarding the town? Wait! No! Shit! Is that what C was talking about?
What the?
Here it comes.
Reen, how did you... Is this one of the great knights from the ancient legends?
So the tales are true.
You see before you one of the divine knights, incarnations of the great power, the Ashen Knight, Valimar.
Oh, damn it! This wasn't in the plans. It shouldn't have been able to move yet.
How am I even doing this? It's like my body just knows.
The moment you accepted the Awakener's Covenant, all the fundamental knowledge was granted to you. But you've got a more pressing issue to deal with right now. And this Divine Knight doesn't have a weapon yet either.
You're mine!
It evaded that attack like a trained duelist.
Like Reen would.
Alright, I think I figured out the basics.
Reen!
Is he inside that thing making it move? That's awesome!
I recognize that stance. The 8 leaves 1 blade style's unarmed form.
You're just full of surprises, aren't you?
Huh. Looks like you might be able to handle this after all.
The 8 Leaves 1 Blade School has a form we use if we're disarmed or have to fight without a weapon. And believe me, Master Ka-Fi drilled it into me so thoroughly I could do it in my sleep.
Sounds like you owe him a thank you next time you see him. Watch out! Here she comes!
Let's see what we can do!
Don't leave me unsatisfied now.
We got a mech fight now! Divine Knight battles! In Divine Knight battles, you can target 3 areas: head, body, and arm. Striking the foe's weak point will unbalance it, and assist attacks will grant you 1 bravery point. When you have 3 bravery points, you use a powerful rush attack. Which of the 3 areas is the enemy's weak point? It varies depending on its stance. Right now, it's in its normal form. You can kind of just see it right here. Just punch it in the chest. It'll respond by punching us in the chest. Now that it's preparing that, we can aim for its head.
Hope you like pain.
It's back in its normal form, so we can just go and punch it right in the chest.
How about this?
This is the form where we punch it in the face. And we can use our rush.
Aren't you feisty? We'll see how long that lasts. Hope you like pain.
And it is doing quite a bit to us. Now, we can also heal up every so often with Spirit. In addition,
Bring it on!
we can basically prepare ourselves a counter formation.
How about this? Hope you like pain.
Gotcha! Now!
The Divine Knight battles are honestly kind of simplistic, but they're fun because they're giant mech battles.
You're in for it now.
In this form, we have to aim for its arms. Not necessarily have to. Right now we're getting a little bit low on health, so let's use Spirit.
You're in for it now.
And preparing a pretty strong attack, let's aim for its arms. And I should have used Rush there. Oh well. Quite a bit of damage with that. We can go and use a Qinggong. Boost up our strength a bit, as well as our speed.
You're in for it now.
And, you know what, we'll just aim at the arms. Go for the rush, now that we have a little bit of extra strength. And start punching the robot. As a robot. We're not going to punch a robot with our bare hands. That's ridiculous.
Damn it! If Reinford had finished my Templar sword in time, I'd be the one still standing.
This battle is over. There's no reason to keep fighting. Now get out of Trista, and take the squad by the west exit with you.
Reen.
Yeah! Beat it and don't come back!
All right. This should be all the backup they need at the west exit, and then some.
Damn.
Whoa, whoa, hold up just a sec. Aren't you forgetting something?
That voice. Something's coming.
Whoa.
A blue knight?
Then Valimar wasn't the only Divine Knight that was awoken.
See? Am I ever glad to see you?
The Azure Knight? So he was an Awakener all along. I'll bet she's the one who guided him to it too.
Crow. Crow! Are you really in there?
Sure am. Long time no see, Reen. Oh well, not too long, I guess, seeing as we just had dinner together last night. But that all feels strangely distant now, you know? Another lifetime almost.
Why? Why are you doing this? Are you really the one who shot the Chancellor? And where did you even get that thing?
It's thanks to the Imperial Liberation Front's planning that I wound up at the Academy in the first place. It was a nice spot to bide my time while we waited for our chance to take out the Chancellor. Gotta say, though, the whole school thing was a lot more fun than I expected. Almost makes me sad to leave it behind. But at the end of the day, I'm C. That's the real deal. The Crow Armbrust you've known all this time, he isn't real. He never was.
Like hell he isn't! All the good times we had? Your friendship with Toa and Angelica and George? You seriously want me to believe that all of that was just a lie? That our hanging out, our field studies, even our concert meant nothing to you?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Oh no.
Crow, why are you doing this?
Reinford made that for the Soldats units. I know it's not the kind you're used to, but it's the best you're gonna get right now. So, what do you say we settle things once and for all?
A double saber, just like C used.
Then there's no room left for doubt. Crow really is C.
I take no joy in this, but we can't have that Ashen Knight of yours getting in the way later down the line. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to bust it up, along with the Academy. As for you students and the staff, you'll be under our jurisdiction.
So that's the plan if you win, huh? But what about if I win?
If you win, I'll pay up the interest I owe you on that 50 Mira. Hell, we could even trade places. I'll babble on about friendship and dreams, and you can have fun for once in your life.
You've got yourself a deal. But I hope you know what you just signed up for. Because the Bank of Reen has the highest interest rate on the continent. And if we'll be trading places, don't forget you'll have a mountain of work waiting for you back at the Academy. So one way or another, you'll be coming back with us, Crow!
You've got some real stones. I'll give you that. But sure, I'll agree to those terms.
This is bad.
Their will to fight is causing an enormous outpouring of mana.
Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, now we have a mech battle where we have a sword. When he's like this,
Here goes.
we can just attack his arms. Now, when he's in that form, he actually has two separate ways that he can do this. What depends on his voice line. With that voice line, he attacks body.
Here goes.
Also, we now have access to Illustrious Slash and Ching, and Flame Impact. We're just going to boost up our strength a little bit. That is the voice line where we go for his body.
Now, here goes.
That's it. You're finished.
And yes, he even gets some link attacks on us. Aim for his arms once again.
My sword will cleave the
And he's
way.
going for a rush. I am kind of sad that for the most part, the Divine Knight battles, you know, oh, okay, yeah, these two Divine Knight battles are for sure way, way more generic than your normal fights. It is really a shame because, I mean, it's a mech battle. You can't go wrong with a mech battle.
Think you can handle this?
With this voice line where he says, "Think you can handle this?" we aim for his head.
Now, here goes. Eat this.
That's it. You're finished.
He'll get an unbalance in on us. We will go for his arms again.
Now, here goes.
We are getting 2 turns in a row, which is kind of nice.
Now, here goes.
Really, the Divine Knight battles, they're essentially just a really complicated game of rock, paper, scissors. In this case, I'm going to use Morning Moon.
Gotcha.
So we can dodge there. and throw out the Enlightened Domination. I mean, it's a little bit more complex of a game of rock, paper, scissors, but it's still essentially rock, paper, scissors.
Not bad.
Eat this! Is that all? Gotcha!
And we can counter again.
Here goes!
Well, I didn't actually hear the voice line, so I'm just gonna go off of what I'm hearing there, and we're just gonna use our other heal.
Think you can handle this?
This is the one where we go for the head, and oh well. Oh, that was disappointing.
That's it. You're finished.
It's very disappointing, in fact. Let's just throw up another one, I guess. Go for the body, but I'm actually going to use a Morning Moon first. Dodge there, and counter. Going to dodge again, and counter again. Counter will always unbalance.
Darkness.
And a third dodge where we can go for the rush this time. With this form, we need to go for his body. Problem is, I don't actually know if I can survive this.
You're wasting your
Oh,
time.
never mind. He was guarding.
Think you can handle this?
No, I really don't think I can handle it. I'm gonna be honest.
Now, here goes. Eat this. Strong enough.
Yeah. This isn't like that first fight with Scarlet's.
Right, let's do this.
Yeah. Unbalancing is the key to this. Attacking body part. Once full record how effective the damage was against that part in the foe's current stance. Weak points being marked before starts. Key winning, therefore, is to find these weak points, unbalance the enemy, and then use rush attacks. For more, the Morning Mooncraft sometimes allow you to perform unbalancing counterattacks, being an excellent use of CP. That it is. So, yeah. Let's speed through this, because we've already seen it before. At least we've seen most of this fight before. We got close, it's just I need to use Morning Moon more. Okay. It's really just the first time that he uses them. You gotta pay attention to what voice line. Other than that, it's pretty much fine. And Morning Moon. Just keep on attacking. Go for the arms. Pretty much, honestly, use Morning Moon as often as you can.
Think you can handle this?
Just because counters and guards, very, very nice. I'm going to go for one more. I think I can take a hit.
Think you can handle this?
Can't lose.
I did need to emphasize I can take a hit, no more. Go up the Morning Moon.
Not bad.
Go up that. We can throw up a rush. I'm kind of just speeding through this because it's pretty late in my recording, so I don't actually know how long we've got. I believe... Okay, this one, we go for his body.
Here goes.
He has a guard phase, and he does have a, just a generic hold the blade out in front phase.
That's it. You're finished. So, what you gonna do?
That is his guard.
Bring it on.
Go up another Morning Moon. Keep on countering. We can do a rush.
Can't lose.
And we can heal up once again.
How's it? Think you can handle this?
No, I really can't. I'm gonna be honest. Go up the Morning Moon. Keep countering. Keep countering. What a surprise, we're gonna keep countering. And throw up the Morning Moon again. Morning Moon is just so good. And do the rush. I went second because I was thinking this would be the end, and it is.
He did it!
Thank goodness. That means...
This can't be happening!
You really don't do anything halfway, do you? I thought I knew what you could do with your 8 leaves training, but you're fighting on a whole nother level today.
Good thing, too. Otherwise, I'd never have stood a chance against you. Time to make good on our wager, Crow. You're coming back with us. What in the...
You've been piloting a Divine Knight for 1 day. I've been using mine for 3 years. Did you think I wouldn't have a trump card to play?
Damn it! It's like I didn't even phase him. My head!
When a Divine Knight is damaged, the Awakener shares their pain. Just as I feared, it was too early. Or perhaps it may have been too late.
No. No, you don't!
Rean, are you okay?
Guys, what are you doing?
We are going to buy you time to get away from here.
Run, while you still have the chance.
I can't. I won't just leave you all here.
You can, and you must. Heimdall's been occupied, and it's only a matter of time before we've got a full-blown civil war in our hands.
They might have been caught off guard today, but the Imperial Army's full of elite soldiers. When the war starts, it'll be long and bloody.
But it doesn't have to be like that. You and the Ashen Knight could change things. You could find a third way, like Prince Oliver was talking about. A way that doesn't bow to either faction.
You can become the wind that changes the course of this conflict.
You guys, No, I can't! You'll never make it against him by yourselves! Just run, please!
Just look at yourself. You're in no position to be worrying about us.
Yeah! Just leave it to us! Once you've escaped, we'll go join the instructors, so don't worry. Take care of him for us. Okay, Celine?
Easier said than done.
Prolonging current battle poses the risk of sustaining irreparable damage. Immediate tactical retreat is advised.
That voice. Are you Valimar?
So you gathered enough power, have you? Well, we may have lost this battle, but at least we'll live to fight another day. All right, get us out of here. As far away in Erebonia as you can take us.
Command acknowledged. Charting course.
Wait, no! That's my call to make!
Rean, there's so much I want to say right now. You're the one who gave me the courage to find my way in life. That's why this time, I want to be the one to help you find yours. And when we meet again, I'll tell you everything that's in my heart.
Lisa. No, they need me! Let me stay!
And so, we ended the first part of our saga. This game is really good. I found it on a Steam sale a few years back. I saw it was like 20 bucks for the game. Overwhelmingly positive. And I picked it up, I played it basically non-stop for a week. This game is fantastic. And yes, there is sequels to this. Recently, actually, not long after, or around the time that I had started this, the fourth and final game in the series had come out. So I will be playing through those eventually. I plan right now. The plan is to have another series in between this one, Cold Steel 1, another series, Cold Steel 2, another series, 3, another series, 4. But yeah, this game, I very much enjoyed it. Didn't know anything about it going in, didn't know really any of the things that was going on, and I'm still astounded by it. Sean Triplock does an amazing job, especially at the end there. Everything with Crow, it makes sense in context, why he's down there checking out Valimar, why he's at the Capitol during the field study there. Everything about it makes sense when you think about it. And that's just something I find really interesting. So, yeah, I've just really enjoyed this game, and I mean, I definitely feel like I've done better with this Let's Play than I have with the Xenoblade 2 one. But that's just me. That's just me thinking that I have done a little bit better in terms of just, knowing how to Let's Play a little more. I still don't think I'm the best at it, but, it's still work in progress. It's only my second one. Yes, it has been, 279 episodes that I've done. So, I mean, you'd think that at this point I know a little bit about what I'm doing, but, oh well. So yeah, Trails of Cold Steel. I find it to be a very underrated game, very underrated series as a whole. Yes, it does have its problems. There are some very weird pacing issues. There are some things that you can permanently miss. For example, that one book that I permanently missed. I think we actually missed some enemies scans because I didn't get the achievement for scanning all the enemies. There's some stuff that you can literally only do in a New Game Plus, which is a bit on the unfortunate side, just because, you just don't have enough stuff for that. I will be doing New Game Plus. I will be going through, just on my own time. I will be recording all of the Bond conversations, have that in a separate episode. I will be doing all of the, we'll do all of the dance events. I will even do all of the final scenes there, that were, as we were about to leave on Valimar. So yeah, in probably not, okay, it'll probably be still a little while, but eventually we will be coming back to see what is going on with Rean and what happened to the fate of all of Class 7. So, I'll just let the credits music play.
聞こえてる普通感じてる呼び合うよ二つの鼓動きらりひらめく